Hey, what's going on, traders? Once again, it's your boy Mark Easy, aka DJ Daytrader. That's right, all up on your YouTube on this Thursday evening. You know what time it is. It is time for my hot pick of the day. Now, this will be my hot pick for tomorrow, which will be February 28th, 2020. That's right. But before I get into that, don't forget to help me out, yes, by smashing those buttons. That's right. You can help me out by liking the video. You can subscribe to the channel. Also, hit the bell notification. Anytime I put up some new content, some new video, you'll be right there rocking and rolling with me. It's all good. All right, with no further ado, let's get straight into it. It is time for my hot pick of the day. Now, today's hot pick of the day is on the ticker BYND. Yes, everyone's favorite non-meat, that is Beyond Meat. Yeah, Beyond Meat had its earning after hours, and their revenue topped analyst expectations, but disappointed investors by falling shy of reporting a second profitable quarter. That's right, shares of the company fell 6% in the extended trading. Beyond reported a fiscal fourth quarter net loss of $452,000 or 1 cent per share, narrowing its loss of $7.5 million or $1.10 per share a year earlier. The maker of the meat substitute reported its first quarterly profit in the third quarter. The company's adjusted earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization was $25.3 million. A year ago, the company recorded an adjusted loss of $19.3 million. Net sales rose 212% to $98.5 million, topping the expectations of $79.5 million. Sales to restaurant, food service outlets made up 59% of Beyond's revenue in the quarter. Even with increased competition from traditional food companies and meat producers, Beyond is continuing to rack up partnership deals with large national restaurant chains including KFC, Denny's, and McDonald's. Starbucks said Wednesday it would be adding a breakfast sandwich with Beyond Meat's meatless sausage to Canadian cafes. So Beyond Meat doing rather well, but couldn't pull a profit this quarter and disappointed investors, so it's dropping down just a bit, and with the market tanking, that's not gonna help. But as always, as technical traders, we always gotta look to the charts to see what's going on. With my hot pick of the day, the ticker BYND, that is Beyond Meat. Now, if we look at the intraday chart, you can see after hours, Beyond Meat popped up all the way to this 114.06, probably on the news that they beat earnings, but then plunged down to this 92.15 area as they reported that they did not turn a profit in the fourth quarter like they did in the third quarter. So that brought the stock share down. Right now, you can see it's kind of right under this 97.32 retracement level. So we're going to watch these levels definitely tomorrow. If it can rise above this 97.32, we definitely want it to test 103.11. But until it gets over this 103.11, I would not get bullish, as this is the 50% retracement on this gap down. So if it's below the 50% retracement, we definitely want to see a rejection here and a move to the downside. A break and hold of this 103.11, it could go bullish and retrace up to this 109 and maybe even this 114, or actually this 113.47 is the 9 EMA on the daily. This 111.50 is the 5 EMA on the daily. So lots of resistance up here once it gets to this upper level over 109. But the first test will be this 97.32. But before all that, let's get into the daily chart and see exactly where Beyond Meat has been over the last year. As you can see, Beyond Meat, I believe it IPO'd back here somewhere in May and kind of just took off with all the hype and all the news, all the way up to a high of this 239.71, and then came crashing down and based right here at this 71.67. As you know, I'm a big Fibonacci retracement. So what I did, actually, I fibbed this first leg up from here, this 71.67 to this 108.67 before this gap up, and these lines have been relevant ever since the IPO. You can see it kind of tried to hold this 161.29, broke down, tested this 137.76, and then popped back up to this 161.29, became a resistance, and then just dropped and finally based out at this 71.67 level, trying to pop back up and test these 128 level, and kind of did a double top and was testing this 50 SMA on the daily. And with this news, it dropped all the way below 100, right about this 96.15, which if you look right here is a small gap level that it gapped down here. A little bit of volume here, but not too much. So from 96.15 to this 90.44, there is a gap. So if we take a look on the intraday and place these retracement levels from the daily, you can see it's trying to hold this gap, but if it does break down to this 96.15, we could easily see it retrace down to this 90.44 level. Yeah, 90.44 level. So we'll definitely be on the lookout for that. And below that 90.44 level, if we put the intraday levels, we could see all the way down at 83.02. So that's kind of way far down. But under this 90.44, you can see this 85.13, which is the 50% retracement on this original Fibonacci right here at 85.13. So definitely we would want to hold that 50% retracement, but we just have to wait and see. So you can write these levels down definitely for tomorrow. On the intraday side, let's see, we want it to break 97.32, or it could test this 92.15 and drop down even lower. So this 97.32 and 103.11 will be key, so you can write those levels down. Pause this video and write them down. On the daily, like we said, this 96.15 is what we want to hold. If it falls back into this gap, it could plummet at least to this 90.44 with no problem. So those are definitely some great levels for you to trade off tomorrow. Real simple, real easy, and that's my technical analysis for today on my hot pick of the day, the ticker BYND. That is Beyond Meat. All right, there you go. There you have it. That was my hot pick of the day on the ticker BYND, everybody's favorite non-meat, Beyond Meat. All right, as you know, it takes a lot to put these videos together, and all I ask for you guys is 3 clicks of your mouse. That's right. Click number 1, you can like the video. Click number 2, you can subscribe to the channel. And click number 3, hit that bell notification. Anytime I put up some new content, some new video, you'll be right there rocking and rolling with me, earning while we're learning and all that good stuff. Now today, man, it was a fiasco in the market for me. Actually, I got a put early on the SPY, and actually was up 150 bucks. But as always, something's got to happen. Murphy's Law. Took the kids to school, and while I was trying to get out of the position, there was no cell phone service. So by the time I got back into service, my $150 profit was a $78 loss. And then I continued to trade one more time and actually got that $78 loss into a slight green, maybe like $10-15. Decided to hold it. It went against me and winded up $120 red on the day. But definitely another lesson learned, and in retrospect, I could have held it and made a lot of money, as the SPY did drop and continue lower than 300. But I had to respect my stop and stop on out and take that small loss. You got to follow the rules. Even though I didn't trade my plan to a T, I did have to follow my rules, so I am proud of that. But it's all good. All right, that was just my quick recap of my trading. You can check out my live stream that was on today, and yeah, I'll be doing the live stream pre-market mostly every single morning. I'll try to do every single morning, and maybe the first hour or 2 of trading, depending how long I trade for the day. So you can definitely check that out, and that's why subscribing is very important. That's right, so you can always keep up on what is going on with the channel, most definitely. All right, time for me to bounce on out of here. Mark Easy, aka the DJ Daytrader, signing on and out, reminding you to plan your trade, trade your plan, and stay green. You know what I mean? Till next time, tomorrow's Aloha Friday. You have a good one. Aloha.